being offended, not taking responsibility for your feelings, being hurt by somebody's feelings, being hurt by somebody's actions, such as cheating. When somebody cheats on you, they already feel guilty. Then you want them to feel more guilty so they can learn their lesson. If you love somebody, why will you want them to feel bad? And if they feel bad, that means they'll have more of an attitude towards you. They will be moody. So that's their feeling. Why should you let somebody else's guilt make you feel bad? If you understand that they are doing the best they know, it will be much better for you to deal with them. It will be much easier. You cannot guarantee, but there is more of a chance. As Jesus said, they know not what they do. Everyone wants to be happy, just like you. If they knew how to be happy, how to feel good by themselves, they will not try to use sex or money or food or judgment to feel better. So they are doing the best they know. They haven't figured out how to be. They're just trying to do things, hoping they will accidentally find happiness. But people, or the law, is trying to protect people from feeling things by taking something which is an emotional reaction to be as a culture, whether it's work culture or school culture. You say something, somebody can take it as racist or sexist or discriminatory in other ways. You smile at someone, they will take it as something which is offensive, and you don't know if they're serious. Maybe they're talking angry, but they're joking. Maybe they're laughing, smiling, but they're angry. You don't know. The people are doing what they know best. We promote a culture of violence in movies and music and video games, TV shows. You watch a TV show, every time someone gets angry, they're throwing plates or they're throwing hands or breaking things. If they don't act like this, if somebody doesn't act aggressive, we praise them. It is such an event. This is the culture that we have formed, but we're trying to protect ourselves from that sense. Whatever we want to find as offensive, whether it's an action or a gesture, comes from that culture which we celebrate, or is a part of that culture. The music you listen to is talking about bitches and hoes, beggars and pimps, guns, and whatever else. Violence, egotistical things. But we want to be offended. We all know what it is, but we want to be offended, while we are still promoting and we are calling each other by the same words and giving each other the same gestures which we are offended by. We are making our identity much bigger than our humanity. Whatever group you identify with, by skin color or sex or education or work, people are taking offense. So we are ego sensitive. We are not life sensitive. We are ego sensitive because we want to feel special. We want to feel important. But we have not paid attention to life to know that we are one with others, how we are connecting with others. We just want to be treated special. We want people to treat us the way we want so that we're not uncomfortable. In the message of Jesus Christ, love your neighbor as you love yourself. See, if you see other people the way you see yourself, you do not need rules. You do not need commandments. You do not need codes of conduct or morality. So, to raise human consciousness is the answer. To be more loving is the answer. To pay more attention is the answer. Awareness is the answer. But we're so busy trying to protect ourselves from our emotions, dividing ourselves, and becoming mental cases. There is one of you. Then who is feeling and who is being hurt? You feel bad for what somebody says. You're hurt anyway. How can you take away the hurt? If you don't get offended, there is no hurt. Then you don't need to control what other people are doing. Isn't it the same person, the one who is feeling and who is doing hurt? How can you protect yourself from your own feelings? Why do we need laws to protect ourselves from our own feelings? This is the danger, that we can imagine something and we can become anxious about it. We can become scared about it. But as long as it's not a human being, we will not get offended. Ram Dass used to talk about when you spend time in the forest, you look at the trees, they're bent. They're a little bit like this, like that. But you don't get offended. You don't hate them. Because you know they're looking to find the sun. So we can imagine something, then we become anxious about it. And when we realize that a human being is the one who has caused or created the situation for us to react to, by them acting or not acting, then we want to be offended. We want to punish them. Somebody like Andrew Tate was charged for using a nice boy routine to lure or convince girls to do TikTok. This is the accusation. I don't know if it's true, but these are the charges. The information is there, so I'm sure people can fact check it. Nobody has challenged him. And I don't think Andrew Tate is somebody who will misrepresent information as much as he's confronting in today's society. He's not unintelligent. He's not stupid. He's an intelligent person. So he will not misrepresent information which is publicly available when he knows all the attention is on him. But coming to it, for being nice, or trying to be nice, or trying to give somebody space, or just focusing on yourself, if you decide to take time to yourself, if you do not wish to speak or talk, it can be taken as an emotional abuse. This can be taken as a case for divorce. Because you didn't say hi to somebody in the morning, somebody can get offended because they don't want to take responsibility for their feelings. They want somebody else to be punished for their own feelings, their own loneliness, their own emptiness, their own bitterness. So now we have cancel culture and political correctness and whatever other culture that is there, which promotes emotional irresponsibility. That is what it is. If you're offended, I am offended by you being offended, because I identify as all, because life is all. Life cannot be divided. I am all. I am woman, I'm man, I'm black, I'm white. All of it is inside me. So if you're offended, then I'm offended by you being offended. Then